Welcome back to the channel, everybody. How's everybody been? It's MagZz here. We are back again with some more Witcher 3 gameplay. We're starting off exactly where we left off as per usual. Hope I've got the clothing situation sorted. I have put it on, but it says optional. It's like it hasn't ticked it off.
Never you worry. The air here is such that one is never hungover.
Let's see how it goes.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks
I bought all the masks. Maybe that's why we didn't have had the mask on, maybe. I wasn't supposed to have a mask on.
Soiree started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain.
Hopefully I did what she wanted.
How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo,
Third and fourth,
brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
Very nice.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Okay, I'm gonna look for
Well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her.
She owns it.
Doesn't wear a mask.
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Exactly. Yay. Push me out of the way. A little bit rude.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs. Cast them at the canvas.
Toss a paint. Good
Okay.
folk, yet another soul. These humans
Paint. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this a paintball? Yeah, it is.
I got it. It's the Sorito.
It's not a landscape, you Clem. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Go top corner. We want.
Scarlet crimson oxblood. Full sensual.
Go here. We want green.
These humans drop them in the
Green like here.
net green. Lush and
Here.
as a field of vines.
And here.
Wines out to wine. Composition takes shape.
Yes, it's sure to be a masterpiece.
Too good at this.
Yes. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Yeah, I swear I picked up 2 colours.
Yes, it's sure to be
Wait.
a masterpiece.
Purple, there we go.
Quite the noble color. Splendid. The skin
One more.
to serve before this. Voila. Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Alright, we did that one.
This painting, its father. It's very
Here, apparently. Drink. Oh, here we go.
The preferred hooch of artists.
Careful, it packs a pretty powerful punch.
I've built up a pretty powerful resistance.
Alright, we want to take part in all these things. Right?
This is your thoughts as you have made
Do this. Weave through here. What else we got?
Besides, have you not
Please leave. This is a private. Leave us be. Please leave.
Is she supposed to go in there? Maybe in here.
Shush. We wish to be alone. Please leave.
do not touch?
Maybe it's upstairs, actually.
Are you sure it's
Say so, though.
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Do you know my favorite?
Yeah.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Oh, you only have to do one of those.
Ah, how beautiful. The lanterns, they say releasing them brings good luck. The dolphins, that is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Okay, so I've got to do this one.
We wish to be alone. Please leave. We are busy.
Do you seek someone?
I do. I seek to complete this quest.
But are you sure?
Ah, with the right, I need to look for something in their hair.
Please leave. This is a private alcove.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
Right. So it's not actually, it could be either or.
The great one.
So busy.
He's announced.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
It is irrelevant.
6 apples? Ah.
Ignoramus.
So many people here.
Aren't they even? Because the right club seems some...
Bodyguard. Hello?
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Just let us in. Don't tell anyone you've seen us exactly.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
In this suburb world, just graves aren't super duper silent, but
Looking for Cecilia.
we'll take it.
Gallant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with
Black
a foreign
beard.
accent.
For an accent?
Drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Good idea.
Quickly, upstairs.
Blocking the way still, but okay. But how?
Greetings, Witcher.
Wanted to collect all those flowers.
That must be Cecilia.
Okay.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
That's a good sign for the rest.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find
Vampire could have flown out the window, maybe.
I shall alert Oriana. At once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will
Just Drew, just in case.
go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
This might be what he wants. You might want to split us up, maybe. Okay.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Amazing.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong. The flower pot when moving the door. Then stepped in the soil.
Yeah, we got some-
Footprints. Made by soiled boots.
Exactly. Can we go in here? Oh, it's locked. Alright, well, we've got to go this way anyway.
Must have climbed this ladder.
Doesn't look like a ladder, but
Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Bloodstains.
smash the mirror.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor.
Because he was fighting someone.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
the...
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like.
And there's a knife.
Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
Jumps out the window, maybe?
Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out?
Exactly.
Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way.
Who got in his way?
They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
Who killed him?
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him.
I believe so.
We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail.
What's she got to tell us?
I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
Oh, there was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
Fell out of the window.
just so.
Interesting.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it many years ago from a young woman.
So she's not even supposed to have it.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
I suppose so.
Jewel seems important. Why?
Certainly is important. She shouldn't
The
have it.
heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look,
Tool bag. I don't know if this is the guy we're looking for.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Seems like him. Yeah, what is that?
Dantine. Remember the place? Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
It's okay.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
It's fine.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
We can go now, right? They need to wait around for them to have a chat. I suppose we could have our chat.
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
Maybe not tell her the
Growing.
complete truth.
It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers.
Now we've got another lead.
Left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She
I reckon.
She
Bit of both.
was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric
prank?
mourns to this day. In the end,
Why,
they
true.
forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
I think she's involved. Yeah, could definitely be involved.
Involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen. Or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Duntine, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
If she like turns into a dragon or something.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
Regis.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
That surprised you?
Seem surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're
What, has he
going
got
to
back
be along
up?
with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might a monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
That's understandable. Yeah, just like humans.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah.
Exactly, if possible.
Try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detlaf here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detlaf believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is,
Fine.
not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
So she just went to do something by? Nah, it's
You
not.
two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Little crow, maybe. Okay, let's see what he knows. How do you know her, yeah?
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Fine.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Yeah. We did promise her that we're going to keep her sister safe, so...
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish this second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Good job. Apparently.
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Indeed. Interesting. Evening all around. He tell you so much about himself, yeah?
Know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Good.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count Delacroix' mill. It stands along the San Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour
Do you reckon
will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
her sister is a vampire or not? I've got a feeling she's going to have some sort of powers. Whether that be vampire powers or not, I'm not really sure. But it's a lot about vampires, this DLC pack. Okay, so we want to put on our armor, because fighting in the armor is not going to help. Okay, so we want to put on, I think this was the armor I was wearing. Because it heals me. It's not great armor overall. We got to put a little glasses on. You know the drill. What have we got on? A trophy 1%. Yeah, fine. Okay.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Pale falls victim to his own.
Greetings.
Where to look for?
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of five likely for...
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there,
and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termus. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
Okay, we're going to go through all of these because we want to pick up all these armor sets. These armor sets are like...
Tell me about him.
They're like the end game armor sets.
200.
Well, they're all the Witcher armor sets. So like you get the all the different houses of Witcher sets.
Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently, he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Of course, we're going to get all of them.
Let's talk about the cat.
Cat's like the nimble, lightweight armor.
Ago, Bartolome Delaunay,
I mean, we'll pick it up anyway, but...
asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the Ducal Guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Fine. 2 more.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after...
Bear's like super heavy armor, I think.
...took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering Witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True.
I've got a lot of coin, but...
clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Okay, last one.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century passed, one of their number came to him, a Witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tien Sahil slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the Ducal Guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Of course. Let's actually sell some stuff to this dude. Let's sell all the elegant stuff. We don't need it. We've wasted money buying it, but I'll keep the wolf mask actually. Anything else we could sell? We could keep these. These are slightly better. Ooh. They just stood out to me there. +10. Ooh. How much are they though? 1,000. How much are these? 100. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone we spent all that money. 109. For light armor is actually very good. Medium armor. Heavy. Let's get these boots. 109 mediums, I think. What's that? 280. That's good. They're all actually 280, so we could go. That's heavy, that's medium. I'd rather wear medium. Adrenaline points, signs, resistances. Let's get this one and then sell that one. So if we're going to put new armor on, we might as well. It might be really, really good. It needs to repair. We need to repair everything. We need to go back to the house and put in our armor there.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
At least we've sold some stuff, so we've not got.
The Peyrak Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice.
Track quest. Of all the armors. Okay, we need to go to a fast travel location.
Beware of the beast. Turn your
Wow, that's a thing. Yellow.
Nothing to see here. Move along. Long live Pusa.
Gonna go and then we've got fast travel. Put this armor set in one of those armor sets, and then we'll get the other armor sets. Where's our house gone? Here it is. They could just call it like Geralt's house. Really would be nice. Doesn't matter though. Yeah, let's put it here. Inventory, we want to swap out. Yeah. Perfect. Look at that. They look good. Swords, another armor stand. So we got one armor stand there, 2 spare armor stands. We're going to go and get however many armor sets. I don't know how many armor sets we're going to get. We've got 2 stands there. Any stands up here? No. We could put those swords in a 3rd stand there. So we've got 3 armor stands. That's pretty good. Place trophy, place trophy. We want to put the stuff in here. We want to put. Yes, we're down to our lowest we've ever been, so we can carry 100 extra weight almost, which is pretty good. Actually, let's save it. And we've kind of like saved the armor being in there. Go back here. What do we would need? It's actually contracts to pick up. Have to pick up those as well. What we want to do. Okay. Let's go here. We got a
Scholars pitched camp here. Should look around.
What do we got?
They were scholars. Should have guessed the passages inside were blocked for a reason. Good thing they didn't try to go in there without a witcher.
So we gotta go in. E. Oh, is this it? Oh. as I thought it was. Find the entrance. Fidelio, there's humming.
A place of power.
Ooh, ooh. Gained 1 ability point. Let's go. Basically, got to save all those ability points for upgrades for later on, really. Because you've got to save multiple points. There is something up there. Dogs. They're basically dogs. What do we need? Challenging? I don't really know what's happening here. Okay. There's a cave entrance down there. Aha.
Magic barrier. Got a bad feeling, damn it.
Find the key. Can I read that? That's got to be the key, right?
More light could be useful.
Do that, apparently. We need to hold the torch out.
The bodies. Seems they were running for the exit.
Uh-oh. There we go. You gotta get all the loot. Literally every single piece of loot. Good. Just teleport for no reason. It's not like those things.
A witcher. Brought the ceiling down to bury his foes. Ended up burying himself too.
Found half the set. A letter. It's humming. It's quite nice to see. We've got half the equipment. Realistically, I need to eat some. Need to eat a little chicken sandwich, you know?
The bodies. Seems they were running for the exit. The bodies. Seems they were running for the exit.
What a chamber. Ruins.
Satchel looks like it belonged to a witcher.
Oh. Okay, woven trousers. Let's have a look at those. Where do they get stored? Down here. No. Crafting. I suppose it is technically crafting. Nope. Oh, maybe I can't see them because they're like... So you can't like accidentally drop them, maybe. Grandmaster Griffin gear. Prison. Okay, we've actually lost money. I don't know how that's possible, but... Gained a level. How do I get rid of this torch? There we go. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Go to the fast travel location. Because why not? There is people guarding the fast travel location. Of course there is. Excuse me. It was like breathing acid then. That would be pretty OP. Perfect. How far away is this? It's quite far away. Alright, we'll go here. It's close-ish. Still 250, so we'll call it in Roach. We'll then use Roach to get a hell of a lot closer. We're gonna have some.
Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left
Why is horses on its bills? Okay, the prison's like absolutely in ruins. Stay there. So if I find the symbol, then it will. I'm gonna die here. Not even full health, this is unfair. I don't know if that hit or not. Alright, jeez. incredibly. It's like overpowered, but it just seems super duper overpowered. Okay, let's have full health. Would be nice. I wasn't looking for a fight. I was looking for the Witcher symbol. You know, when sometimes you just look on the wall and you get the Witcher symbol, and then it roughly tells you where the loot is. That's what I'm looking for. I wasn't looking for a fight. Clearly, I needed a fight. Captain's trousers. You got blue to red. You know, interesting. That's where we just came from, right? I'm still looking for the symbol. To be fair, I might not need to find the symbol. But I got a key. Skull. Dude over there. Okay, well, I think we just kind of. Oh, we got to go up there, right? Oh, perfect. We're gonna go inside, I believe. Prisoner's journal.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebiota was supposed.
A legendary cave. How far away is the legendary cave? Oh. That's very far away.
I've hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
But I got one though. One out of 6. We did something right. We're going to go to the fast travel location because nearly 2,000 steps away is incredible. Realistically. I just wanted. Getting cooked. That's what I wanted. Well, we've got another mission to do. There's something over there as well. We don't want to stray too far from the task in hand. Let's go here. There's too many tasks in hand. What is this? Floating tree. That's what we like. Easy. It's easy when you can set them alight.
Mentioned. Need to look around.
I want to look around some. What do you say? Usually what he says. Okay. I think we'll before we go into this cave and explore and get the armor, I'm going to say thanks everyone for watching. If you enjoyed today's content, then please do consider liking and subscribing. It does help out the channel quite a lot, and hopefully I'll catch everyone in another stream or video sometime soon. Peace.